After the conquest of Canaan, it was time to divide the land among the tribes of Israel. Joshua oversaw this important task. Simeon's land was located within the territory of Judah. Zebulun received land in the north. Issachar's land was located in the Jezreel Valley. Asher received land along the Mediterranean coast. Naphtali's territory was located in the north. Dan's territory was originally in the south but moved north due to struggles with the Amorites. Joshua himself received Timnath-Serah in Ephraim. The division of the land marked the fulfillment of God's promise to give the land of Canaan to the Israelites. Each tribe received a portion of land that would sustain them. The land was rich in resources, providing for their needs. The division of the land ensured that each tribe had a place to call home. It fostered a sense of belonging and identity among the Israelites. The division of the land also served as a reminder of God's faithfulness. The process of dividing the land wasn't without its challenges. Some tribes faced opposition from the Canaanites who remained. Others had to adjust to new territories. But through it all, the Israelites persevered. They trusted in God's guidance. They established themselves in their new homes. The division of the land marked a new chapter in the history of Israel. They were ready to build a nation that honored God.
Struggling to find that perfect Christian gift? Look no further. From stylish Christian apparel to heartwarming gifts and children's Bibles, BibleTales963.store's got it all. Whether you're looking to elevate your wardrobe, find that perfect present, or nurture your child's faith, we've got you covered. Hurry on over and grab at least 3 of our must-have items before they're all gone. Remember, BibleTales963.store. Express your faith, elevate your style. Shop now.
Ready to build a nation that honored God. God instructed Joshua to establish cities of refuge. These cities provided safety for those who accidentally killed someone. 6 cities were designated as cities of refuge, 3 on each side of the Jordan River. These cities were strategically placed to ensure accessibility. The cities of refuge served an important purpose. They provided a fair and just system for dealing with unintentional killings. In ancient Israel, the family of a murder victim had the right to avenge their death. However, if the killing was accidental, the person responsible could flee to a city of refuge. There, they would be protected from the avenger of blood and receive a fair hearing. The cities of refuge were a testament to God's mercy and justice. They recognized that not all killings were intentional. They ensured that justice was served without unnecessary bloodshed. The Levites were set apart for God's service. They did not receive a land inheritance like the other tribes. Instead, God provided for them through the Levitical cities. These cities were scattered throughout the territories of the other tribes. This ensured that the Levites were integrated into Israelite society. A total of 48 cities were given to the Levites, including surrounding pasture land. The Levitical cities were divided among the 3 Levitical families, the Gershonites, the Kohathites, and the Merarites. The provision of the Levitical cities demonstrated God's care for his servants. It ensured that those who dedicated their lives to his service were provided for. It allowed the Levites to focus on their spiritual duties. It strengthened the spiritual foundation of the nation. The Levites played a crucial role in maintaining the spiritual health of Israel. After the land was divided, the tribes of Reuben, Gad, and the half-tribe of Manasseh returned to their territories east of the Jordan River. Before they left, they built a large altar near the Jordan, causing concern among the other tribes. The western tribes feared this altar represented a departure from God and prepared for war. The eastern tribes sent representatives to explain their actions. They assured them that the altar was not intended for sacrifices, but as a memorial. It was a testament to their loyalty to the God of Israel. The eastern tribes feared future generations might question their loyalty due to the Jordan River separating them. The altar was a visible reminder of their faithfulness and unity with their brethren across the river. The western tribes were relieved to hear this explanation and rejoiced in the unity of Israel. The altar served as a powerful symbol of their shared faith and commitment to God. It became known as the Altar of Witness. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. To support this channel, visit our Christian-themed store at BibleTales963.store. Every purchase really helps to bring you more content. As Joshua grew old, He gathered the leaders of Israel together to give them his farewell address. He reminded them of God's faithfulness and urged them to remain faithful to the covenant. He warned them against the dangers of idolatry and encouraged them to serve God with all their hearts. Joshua recounted the history of Israel, emphasizing God's faithfulness throughout their journey. He warned the Israelites about the dangers of turning away from God and the consequences of disobedience. He urged them to put away any foreign gods and serve the Lord with undivided loyalty. Joshua's farewell address was a powerful reminder of God's faithfulness. It was a passionate plea for Israel to remain true to the covenant. His words echoed the heart of a leader who loved God. They served as a guide for the nation as they entered a new era. Joshua's legacy was a call to faithfulness and obedience to God. After his farewell address, Joshua gathered all the tribes of Israel at Shechem to renew the covenant with God. This was a significant moment for the nation, a time to reflect on their past and reaffirm their commitment to God. Joshua recounted God's faithfulness to Israel, starting with Abraham. He reminded them of God's promise to Abraham and his deliverance from Egypt. He recounted the conquest of Canaan and emphasized God's constant love and care for his people. Joshua challenged the people to choose whom they would serve. He reminded them that they could not serve both God and the gods of the Canaanites. He declared his own commitment to serve the Lord and urged the people to do the same. The people responded with a resounding affirmation, declaring their allegiance to the Lord. They promised to serve him alone and renewed the covenant their ancestors had made with God at Mount Sinai. To commemorate this solemn occasion, Joshua set up a large stone under a terebinth tree. It served as a witness to the covenant they had renewed. It stood as a reminder of their commitment to serve the Lord. After a long and fruitful life, Joshua died at the age of 110. He was buried at Timnath-Serah in the land that God had given him. Eleazar the priest, son of Aaron, also died and was buried at Gibeah. These two great leaders had served God faithfully and led Israel into the promised land. Their legacy lived on. Before his death, Joseph had made the Israelites promise to bury his bones in the promised land. After the conquest of Canaan, they carried his bones from Egypt and buried them at Shechem. This fulfilled Joseph's wish and demonstrated God's faithfulness to his people. After the deaths of Joshua and Eleazar, a new generation arose. The elders of Israel, who had witnessed God's mighty acts, continued to serve the people and remind them of God's faithfulness. The book of Joshua ends with a reminder that although the conquest of Canaan was complete, the battle for the hearts of the Israelites continued.